So for this becoming a learner, telling my story video, for the first question it says, imagine that you're at graduation day. So when asked to what degree you became a learner and how I would hope to answer them, I would say over my first semester of college, I've become a much better learner. I feel that learning is something that is kind of a broad term that a lot of people don't really think much about, but becoming a learner and actively learning is actually a great skill to have. So one of the main classes that helped me with this is obviously our UF class and our discussion groups. I feel like just having all those people in there, like however many hundred whatever people that are in there, and everybody has their own opinions, really helps me to become a learner because I see the different viewpoints that other people are looking from that maybe I wouldn't have considered, which helps me learn. It helps me get more of an advanced mindset and see more deeply into other people's opinions. I also try to talk to not necessarily teachers about where I'm planning on to get a degree, but a lot of family members about where I wanted to get a degree. I stated in my last video, my sister's now husband is trying to become a nutritionist, and so I've talked to him a lot about that because that's something I've considered. And then just looking at the book, it says in chapter 2 that thinking about assignments that could connect to a specific job or professional skill. Um, when I was reading this, I was kind of just going back through this to kind of get some ideas. When I was going back through this, I thought of my one-on-one meeting with Isaac and when he asked me kind of what I wanted to do and where that pathway that I was going to take and how I planned to get there. And just by sitting down with him, it made me realize kind of how much like thought really goes into your degree and what you want to do and how long of a path it really is and how many different pathways there are to get there. And it kind of opened up my mindset to that and made me think more in depth about if that was actually what I wanted to do. And then it also says stuff about maybe studying abroad or internships or undergrad research. I actually did some undergrad research. I did an internship at Rock and Armor to try to see if maybe physical therapy was something I was interested in. And now looking back on that after reading Becoming a Learner, it's put in perspective really how much I gained from that and how beneficial that really was. So I'm really grateful for that. And just to be able to look into all these different pathways and see which one's correct for me. But all in all, becoming a learner, I feel like I've made great strides, and I feel like the UF class is a big reason for that. And I feel like just being a better learner is something that I can use not just only, in a job or in a school setting, but I could also use just in everyday life, and it's something I'm really grateful to have.